What's up? What's up? Welcome to the MPACT Podcast. It's your boy Coach A once again. I hope you guys is doing good. Having an awesome Thursday. I got an awesome show for you today. So listen, anybody that know me, first of all, they know I'm a DJ. I'm a Christian DJ, and I love the Christian hip hop music. So I got a treat because I got a artist that's gonna be on today. And so I've been around the music for since back in the 90s, about 93, 94. And so it's always been a huge passion of mine, just spreading the music, letting people know that there is good Christian music out there, positive music, and also Christian music. And so in doing so, every year I would be searching and just trying to figure out, what's out there, what's going on, the new artists. At the time, it wasn't that many. And then, as the years kept rolling by, you get more and more artists. And so pretty soon I had got in contact with one. So I was able to bring one on the show. Definitely a close friend of mine. We're going to be chatting for a while. So I hope you guys is just now coming in. I see you. We got an awesome show for you today. I got to go ahead and put this disclaimer up. So if I play any music or anything, they won't turn me off. So make sure I put this disclaimer up so they understand that, I'm not trying to profit off this. This is all about entertainment, about education and all that, all that good stuff. I just came off being sick this weekend. Man, so no, I ain't had a COVID. Then what I had, just a regular common cold. But this is what happened. My wife was sick first, and so she ended up giving it to me. It's funny, ain't it funny how when your wife is sick, they want you around helping all the time. Like she like, can you rub this on my back? Can you rub this on my feet? Can you do this? I'm like, babe, you sick, right? But soon as I get sick, oh man, she treat me like I had COVID or like I had leprosy or something. Like she don't want to come around me. She just practically passing the stuff to me. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got it from you. You was the host. So yeah, that was how I went down for the weekend. But I'm feeling a lot better. I can talk now, without sneezing and coughing and all that stuff. So keep it locked right here again. I got an awesome artist. I'm going to go ahead and get into his video. Young Titan is his name, Christian artist, young cat. I brought him to Florida 1 year for our youth camp, and he just ripped it. We had a great time. So he's going to be on the other side of the break. Again, this is Coach A. This is the MPACT Podcast Show. Check it out. This is my man, Young Titan.
Yeah, what's on your mind? Yeah, life been up and down and round and round. What's on your mind? Yeah, promise I was lost and now I'm found. What's on your mind? Whoa, they don't really love you like you do. What's on your mind? Man, promise without Jesus I be through. What's on your mind? Yeah, this ain't nothing new. What's on your mind? Yeah, took a lot of L's but I recoup. What's on your mind? Yeah, this is nothing new and man, I do this all the time. What's on your mind? Yeah, look like I gave up, but I'll be fine. I know humans, we just have no flaws, it takes some time. They see me slip up, he can't be perfect, that's a crime. Everything I did, man, it was service to divine. Jesus Christ, I do it twice, I will rewind. Let the past be that, I gotta leave it far behind. For the king, I mean, why are we surprised? He said he provide, we get it straight up off the vine. Off the tree, off the branch, off the rip, yeah. When it comes to scripture, pull it straight up off the hip, yeah. All we know is love, I know some homies morning step. Usually get the numbers when there's holy on ourselves, yeah. And it be dripping, the blood is a benefit. As long as he knows my real intent, I'ma keep going, I finish yet. Devil want me on the center rack, never can get me, I'm innocent. Faith in this work got me feeling lit, thinking too much got me feeling big. What's on your mind? Yeah, life been up and down and round and round. What's on your mind? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the young big homie.
What it do? What's up,
How you
man?
doing?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm happy to be on with you. I'm happy to see you, man. I'm good.
You still hooping?
Almost every day, you know. as I get older, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stay in shape, man. I gotta stay in shape.
You gotta stay in shape, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, man, we had so much fun. First of all, let me tell you how that happened. I don't know if you remember. So,
Uh-huh.
for those of you who don't know, we had Young Titan at our youth camp, YEX. Man, I
Yeah.
don't even remember the year, like 2014,
It was 15.
2015.
Mm-hmm.
And so prior to that, we would do like a pre-service hype, right? So me, my son, and a few other people, we would just go out there and play like different artists and just let them bang out, and get the crowd hype. And
Yeah.
so that year I had an idea. I said, man, we could bring an artist in. And so, at the time I was looking and I was like, man, Young Titan to be perfect, not too
Wow.
far, you know what I'm saying? Not,
Yeah.
not extremely big where he gonna be like, it's gonna be about 10 cheese. Exactly. So I talked to Pastor Sue and she was like, yes, and we made it happen, man. And
Oh,
it
I
was
miss
just,
Pastor Sue. I miss Pastor
yes.
Sue.
Dude, we just had youth camp
Uh-huh.
last month. COVID messed that year up. 2020 was a wash. You know how that was. We had like 3 days, maybe 200 and something kids came
Wow.
finally. It was late in September. Normally it's in July.
Mm,
So, but this past year we had over 400, and then
mm.
we did the whole 5 days, Monday through Friday. So
Yeah.
it was nice. So we getting back to there. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but that year you came in and just had a ball, man.
Man, it was
You was out there
amazing.
playing games with the kids.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, one of my best, experience as an artist. One of them would have to be at YEX, just because it was full. It was 5 whole days. I mean, you guys treated me so great. The atmosphere, the young people were amazing. Some of them did beat me in basketball and a lot of other sports, but the energy there was cool. Even if I took an L, I still had joy. I never forget it.
Exactly. So, bro, how did you get into hip hop music? Were you raised on it or?
Yeah, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. My name is Young Titan. I'm a gospel hip hop artist. I was raised in Memphis, Tennessee, and Memphis, Tennessee has a lot of hip hop culture around. And my older sisters was kind of playing hip hop music in the '90s as I was growing up. So
Mm.
I kind of found a love, for Tupac and Biggie and Lil Wayne and Nelly. Most of everybody, because I was kind of surrounded with it. But my mom, she kind of kept me grounded at church. She kind of kept me active and doing plays and doing things for the Lord, and making that very important to me. But somehow I found a way to worship God and love hip hop at the same time. So I didn't know Christian hip hop was as big as it was when I started, but I definitely just found a love to write for God in the hip hop form.
Wow. So have you always been a Christian hip hop artist or did you dabble? Did you start off, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just a question.
Well, I didn't start off in
I don't know. You could have came out the womb rapping for Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
man, that's a story. That's a story I probably tell my kids. Nah, but unfortunately, it wasn't like that. Of course, I had my how do I say it, influences with secular rap. So of course, when I first started rapping, it was not about God. It wasn't necessarily violence, but it was just regular rap. Like I went to school, I jumped in a pool, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I did a couple of freestyle battles in school, but it wasn't until that I had a relationship with God that I decided that maybe I should try something different.
So when did you know that you had it? Like when I was growing up, I
Uh-huh.
say middle school, like sixth, eighth grade, between sixth and eighth grade. Well, and where I'm
Yeah,
from in Ohio, it was only seventh and eighth. Everybody was rapping. All the guys was rapping.
yeah,
Dude, I felt like I sucked. Like it take me all day to write just a small portion of a rhyme. And when I went to other people, they would be flowing. They would be using big words and tricky tricking, you know what I'm saying, just tricky
Yeah,
lyrics and stuff. And
yeah,
mine be like the cat jumped over the hat and
yeah.
got smacked. Like, what's up with that? So I knew
Hey, that flow is better than 90% of rap today.
I stopped.
Cause I swear they lost it. I would love to hear about a cat nowadays.
So what age did you feel like, you know what, I'm good at this?
It was definitely for me sixth grade.
Hmm.
When I entered that talent show and won second place, I said, "Oh,
Oh,
really?"
really?
Of course, I couldn't beat the majorettes. They had on the school uniform. They
Oh,
they won. But like when I won second place, it was like my first time just showing other people besides my close friends the gift. And
yeah.
after that, I was like, yo, I am good at this. It's not just something that I'm keeping to myself. But yeah, it was sixth grade. Sixth grade.
Yeah, bro. If it truly is, if I can't do it, it's a gift. I'm telling you, because I be trying so hard. I be trying hard, man. Even still today, I be like, man, let me just write something. I be trying to do a little hook for the show or something. I be like, never mind.
I gotta give you an intro for the show. I got
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
You
So
gotta be
listen,
you gotta be on it though. You gotta be on it.
yeah, oh yeah, I don't have no problem. I can write my little cat in the hat or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
So listen, tell me about your background, man. Did you have both your parents? Was it just you? Or tell me about, a little bit about
Yeah,
young Titan when he was growing up.
yeah. Well, one thing that I kind of stand on now more than anything is family. That is my fuel. It's my family. That's why I moved. That is my why.
Yeah.
It's my people. My three kids. There they go. My three kids. My like that is my love because I grew up in a two-parent household for about 10 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the most amazing 10 years, what I'm saying, in my childhood because I got to experience just having both my parents,
Yeah.
every Christmas. Like you never forget that. Even just having them together in the same room is just such a beautiful thing for a young child to feel so safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I grew up, my parents they split, what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
still, was pretty good co-parents, but I felt that effect, when my dad was out the house and when my mom was had to be dependent for, me and my little brother. So one of the things that I pride myself on, and I told myself in middle school and high school, that I will get married and I will have a family and my kids will experience, what I'm saying, their mother and their father being together. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing
Mm-hmm.
that me and my wife stand on is we would never divorce. You know what I'm saying? No matter what issue come, we
Awesome.
will we will work through it. You know what I'm saying? We will communicate. Whatever we have to do, if we have to upgrade our relationship, whatever we have to do, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying, for the family, for the kids, for us mentally, then that's what we do. And that's really what most important to me than anything is family. Family.
That's awesome, man. That divorce or separation is
Yeah.
the same thing. When you have people, two parents and the kids living together, and then all of a sudden they split. I
Yeah.
truly believe with all my heart that is worse than death, than somebody dying.
Yeah.
Because with death you have closure, but with
Yeah.
separation you have all the emotional
Oh yeah.
baggage and
Yeah.
going between both parents. And you can have great parents.
Right.
You can have great parents on both sides. They don't talk negative. Just the pressure that a kid will feel
Yeah.
being in one household and being in the next household is just terrible,
It's a,
man.
it's a lot, man. It's
It
a lot.
is, and I've been through it. I got a divorce, and so I wish had known this way back when. I would have been a lot smarter. So you said that when you was in middle school, you made a commitment that you would never get a divorce, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So does that mean you get married in middle school? Look at this guy, man. You got
yeah.
married in middle school. Look, he has to be like 12, 13 years old. Did your parents allow this?
I ain't gonna lie. They probably thought I was crazy, when I gave them the news that I'm gonna propose.
How old were you?
I proposed to my fiance at 19 years old.
19.
And I
At
got
least you
married
was
at
old
20.
enough.
Yeah. We was old enough. I don't know. We were in love, man, and I knew that she was the one, bro. I mean, I don't know. It was the best decision of my life. I remember that like it's yesterday, bro.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So obviously I didn't hijack these pictures. I couldn't. I know you guys have 3, right? I only could find the family with audio with these 4 here, with the 2 here, but I
Yeah.
couldn't find the baby, man.
Yeah, baby Joy, she's new to the gang. It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
So I apologize for that
Nah,
for
it's
sure.
cool, man. It's cool. I just had to kick her out. So in a way, she's still a part of the show.
Yeah. So thankfully everybody's doing good, going through COVID and stuff like that. That was a strange year for sure. So you got any new projects coming along?
Yeah, man. I'm working on music all the time. I think as I get older and just realize that I have responsibility with my family and with life, but I do also have responsibility in the kingdom when it comes to this music. And for a couple of years, I kind of, took a break on music to kind of get, the lifestyle I wanted for my home, in order.
Yes.
I think for a lot of time, I didn't necessarily put ministry or church first, but I put in more time for ministry rather than my first ministry, if you understand, my wife and my family. And that kind of, I saw the effects of that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just, being at the church all the time and serving, which are all good things, but I kind of saw the effects that it had on my home. So I had to, take a step back. But, this past year, after COVID and everything, man, God has really been taking me places spiritually and just been taking me through the wilderness. I feel like it. So now my writing is back, is going. I'm working on not only my project, but other projects for other people. And I'm just thank God to be back in the space of writing. I got Influence 2 coming in October and Faith Season 2 coming in December. So man, it's going down, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're definitely going to have to bring you back on when we get close to those projects if you have time. So what about your wife? Does she do any writing or singing? I saw a couple pictures of her, behind the mic. So I would imagine she was doing something.
Yeah. My wife, she plays a very important role in the ministry. Like I don't know, like she does everything. She does not only she sings, she sometimes she does the A&R. She got to listen to my songs if I need to switch a word or if I can better impact something. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she got to talk me out of making fleshly decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like when I want to kill this track, like, no, you got to remember who you are and who you working for. It's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might as well get on this song then.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, like, and even like where we at now in the marriage, like, we've been through a lot in 2020, but now, I just think it's God's perfect timing. So yeah, it's going good, bro.
Awesome. So look, man, I want to drop another one of your videos. I'm gonna play another clip of your video. So I'm gonna put the disclaimer up, and then I'm gonna drop a video. Everybody, stay tuned right here. We still talking to Young Titan. Here's the little disclaimer. Let's go ahead and drop this next video. This one is with Sanctified and Young Titan.
Oh yeah, it's time over money. You can get the money's back. Oh, they looking at us funny. You don't get it. That's a fact. All my dogs, they go, woo, and there's nothing you can do. Young T, Sanctified, and you know we about to blow out stand. Broke out bands, everything gon' land cause I pray too hard. 901, love my yard, but it's still Yahweh if the plan do fall. Came back hard, test my faith one time. Influence, man, what you thought? Jeff did what? Can't be touched, only talk big talk when you know my God. Walk that wall, look like a boss, but I still kneel down like I'm capped. I'm the dopest rapper around, no cap. You and I see me around, no crap. It's that's the facts. I know about the game, but luckily I'm John Moran. I may just switch the team to get a couple rings like I'm Durant. But to me, my king, he is everything. He got my back, gave me the code, so you know we don't lack. Giving you so their return is the max. Dang, all I know, I hit them with them facts. She said she ain't a believer. I believe I get the bag. No, I split it with my peoples, give them dreams they never had. Tell them Jesus is the source, he the reason you ain't crash. I would get a Jesus bibble, but I ain't that good with ass. Just to show them, but I'm rapping, so I'm just gon' stick to that. Hear them tremble at the name I'm asking where them bullies at. Got my sword, I'm fully strapped. Oh, they running, look at that. Whoa. Last time of
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Boy, that was bars for days, man.
Man, listen, man, you gotta work on me, bro. You gotta help me. Like you are, see, you a friend. You're not just this like a person that's interviewing me. Like you are actually
Absolutely.
a friend of mine. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Adrian. Like when you be hitting me up and when you be talking to me, like you make me feel so amazing, man. And I know it's just the God in you. But you know, it sometimes it is a struggle, like when writing songs and doing music. Like sometimes, you know, I don't share it with a lot of people. So my confidence ain't always where it at. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, I understand.
But I've recorded probably about, man, I recorded so many songs this year alone, more than 50 just recording.
Wow.
And I'm still trying to find a single out of all of these songs. So I just need to let you hear these songs. So I'll need to hear what you think, man. But it's personal. That ain't got nothing to do with this.
Exactly. And it's about you, man. It ain't about me.
Well, I'm just saying, you know what I'm
Switching
saying?
it up. So, but listen, back to that was, listen, I'm a artist fan. I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of bars, of poetry, all those things. So when I view a song and I listen to it, in fact, I don't just, I'm real picky as well. Even though it's positive music, I'm still picky of what I like to listen to. And so, dude, you got it, man. I love it. I love it.
Appreciate it.
But so you've worked with some cool guys, man, for sure. Like Ty Brazil, right?
Yeah,
you got a song with him. Definitely the big homie in your area, Fro, right?
Oh yeah, Big Fro. We call him Big Fro now.
I love his energy, man. He be serious. He be like, you can't get it on him. I love it.
He like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I love about him. Shout out to Fro. Cool dude.
Exactly. So who else? 1K. You got a song with 1K. I loved it.
We got another one going. I talked to 1K two days ago, so we got another one coming up.
Awesome. I love that. And then did you do a song with Tadashi?
Nope, I haven't.
Oh,
you want me to? Because I can. No, I'm playing.
I'm just trying to cover all the people. I'm just trying to cover some of the people that I know that you've done. I thought I saw one out there, but
I did. I recently did something with Dizzle. One of my favorite.
With who?
Dizzle. St. Louis.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I love that guy too.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. I love collaboration and features with kingdom minded people, man. It's always fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So before we get into I got another collaboration that I'm gonna play for the people. This one is gonna be a treat. I love it. But before we get into that, man, you was in the hospital a while back. You had some gold stones. Dude, what are gold stones? Like, did you swallow a chain or something? What's gold stones?
You know what? I can better explain this about 4 months ago. So gold stones are stones that's in my body that was blocking my digestive system. There we go.
Okay.
So there were stones because of my eating habits, the grease, it kind of, creates rocks. And, so I had to change my diet. So basically the worst feeling ever. It kept me in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Wow.
But it also kept me away from everyone, kept me isolated, and it kept me close to God. I'm really thankful for that moment. But that moment was very painful in my life. But now I'm just grateful for life. I'm grateful for time and the time that I have. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. A lot of people reached out to me too, so it was cool.
Awesome. Is this similar to kidney stones? Is it just or is it called gold stones because it's the gallbladder?
Mm-hmm. That's why. So it's probably similar to kidney stones if the stones is in your kidney. So but they had to get them surgically removed. I went to two surgeries. But God is good though. God is good, man.
Yes.
Drink water, everybody. Drink water, please.
So you had to change. You had to change that diet.
Quick. quick, man.
No more greasy food now.
No more greasy food. Well, not as much greasy food. I eat a lot of oatmeal, a lot of nuts, a lot of fruits, a lot of 100% juices, and plenty of water.
Plenty of water. Excuse me, my wife. Listen, my wife, boy, when it comes to being healthy and healthy eating, she is like a warden.
She own it.
She own it. She like a warden, man. She don't. Let me see that. With that, look, this got. Look at the. This has this in it. This that. No, they feed that to rats. No, you can't have. I'm like,
yeah.
I had to sneak. I gotta sneak my sugars when she ain't around, man. Like get a candy. I be in a gas station. I just get a candy bar. Like, give me the big one. I don't even get the small one. I just get the big one.
Gas stations are the worst, man.
Let me live.
Then they want to give you two for the price of one. Like, come on.
Yeah, and the big ones now. Yep.
It's crazy. I know. Shout out to the wives.
So is Lindsay like that? Is she, or like which one of you guys are more of a healthy eater or watch what they eat?
Yeah, it's definitely Lindsay. She's different though. Like she's gangster with it. Like she would go grocery shopping and only get healthy stuff, knowing I'm not finna go grocery shopping.
Bro.
So it's like, that's what we got. That's what we gonna eat. And it's like, okay.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. And you better listen to this. We are never getting our wives together. I'm just letting you know that.
I know. She's gonna be taking notes from Miss Mays, and she gonna be just like, oh no, what is this?
We are not. That is not gonna happen, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I'm grateful for it, but yeah, it gets extreme sometimes.
So listen, man. I want you to check this. I want you to check this collaboration out, and I want you to tell me about it. All right? It's one of my favorites that you've done. Check it out.
Okay. So I'm just trying to have a quiet night, a quiet evening, just me and you, just some TV on, I put my phone up. Okay, now listen now, go to bed. I know you heard what mama said.
I'm still hungry.
Ain't my fault, girl, you shoulda ate some bread. Brush your teeth, take your man, say your prayers.
But I did.
Say it again, I'm trying to save you from them whoopings on your legs.
Our Father, and God in
Now
heaven.
do it in there instead. Your mama now is pregnant now. She's kinda woozy in the head. You got school in the morning, son. You got school too.
School make me tired.
Well, honey, that's what schools do. The ones, twos, the greens, blue. They taught you how, we brought you out so you can learn. Jonah, why you drinking water now? You know you can't hold liquid. Baby became the whole Pacific. Now you got the flow slipping. Wait, did you get a whooping for that? Show didn't.
No kid.
Alright, tonight you pee again, I make your soul feel it. And you, young lady, don't look at me with those eyes, because you know when it comes to you, I drop all my pride. Every request that you have for tonight, I would deny. And
Do you remember we stayed up and watched Family Guy with the dog and the baby? They laugh and cry.
Funny, they were supposed to take baths that night.
But your mother, she was doing arts and craft that night.
You mean my makeup tutorials?
Oh, whatever you called it. I called you once or maybe twice. No, I never be called.
No, you ain't talking. You be out with friends and back in the morning.
Okay, see, it ain't fun and games when I just crash with the homies. I be helping. I give you all the facts in a moment. My homie Knox. See, we was running tracks, then a sudden the windows cracked, and boom, we got attacked by some zombies.
You got attacked by some zombies?
Yep.
Oh, how can I believe you? What, they was hungry for blood?
See, zombies hungry for people, but the windows not see-through, which is kinda illegal, and I realized it was Cecil. He was just running and tweaking.
Okay, that sounds like a lie. You can hang with the guys, but if you out cutting up, you getting cut on fire.
Oh, you ain't gotta be violent.
Well, you ain't gotta be childish. I want a night with my husband. No extra calls may be childish.
But you be all in your phone, literally stranded on island. Notifications keep piling.
Okay, now that be my style.
And when I turn on the show, we never get through the palette, cause you be fade out in movies like it's a moment of silence. Then you pick the stupid movie that we finally agreed on, but I gotta endure it.
I be out of endurance.
So I stopped it and saved it until we up and replenish. But when I go back in history, I see you already finished. Now I'm Dennis the Menace.
I took the kids to the dentist.
Just let me vent for a minute.
You need to finish them dishes. I got a baby inside me that's really in it to win it. You can support me before I throw up and get dinner on linen. Or dinner on dinner.
Okay, I
I get it, I get it. Did we tell y'all to go to bed?
Now Netflix is tripping.
What you trying to watch?
You know that show with the green dude that's grumpy and simply?
Oh, that's the Grinch that Stole Christmas.
Is that the one with Jim Carrey?
Wait, who is Jim Carrey?
Bruce Almighty, liar, that one movie was scary. Oh, he played in the Christmas Carol. He kills every cast. He always making us laugh.
And he was good in the
He
mask.
did play in the mask. I bet you stay up for that. Do you know if it's streaming?
It's just literally crap.
Oh, okay, I check.
Wait, CJ, give me a sec with your dad. Cut your TV off now before I'm physically mad.
Mama, it's too dark. I need the TV on.
I mean, she do got a point.
Oh, well, whose side are you on? Cause you be cozying beside me like you be wanting a pump.
Alright, go to bed. I'm only saying it once. And I ain't playing, I'm blunt. Go to bed or get jumped. Or no TV for months. Wait, where's your brother? I thought that we had a boy.
I think he's sleeping in the bed.
Oh, no, he's sleeping in the bed.
I'm peeing in the bed.
Come here, Jonah.
Hey. Ooh, finally.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, dude. I had to rock the entire video because it was off the chain. I mean, it's super dope, man. In fact, I'm tripping. I need to put some claps on that thing. Like,
Oh, word. We got claps. Yeah.
exactly. I'm tripping, man.
Yeah.
Some claps, some cheers.
Yeah. Okay. I like you got them buttons, bro.
I'm tripping over here on the buttons, man. But listen, man, that thing was all. First of all, who are the right? Have to be both of you. You can't be that good.
Man, look, bro. That's why I love God so much, man, because
Yes.
He can literally do all things through Christ.
Yes, yes. Say that.
Yeah, like how it came together. I couldn't have possibly done it, of course, without my family. But all I needed was my wife to agree with me to do it.
Mhm.
And if two or more agree, then there he is in the midst.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? Once she agreed, we just put our heads together. You know, of course, I started writing, and you know, she added her 2 cents, and we'll record and try to practice it. Then we'll get the kids in, and I really need her to help me make the kids say what they need to say in the studio. And by the time we got the filming was the hardest part because getting like they were so young at the time, like they didn't know the words they were saying. They just know that they was doing what we was telling them to do.
Exactly.
So the filming part was struggle, but I was editing it. This video was like, I hope it come together, and it came together, bro. It's fun. Very fun.
Wow. So you do your own editing and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm about to change that, but for now, yes, I do.
Oh, well, you do a great job. So the kids, man, they got to be do they still watch it? Exactly. You know how kids are.
While you was playing it, my youngest daughter that was in the stomach in the video, that's like one of her favorite. Like she was just knocking on the door because she wanted to see it. So no, they listen to it. They watch that video on YouTube quite often.
That was amazing, man. So I wanted to ask you. So are you a youth pastor? Are you ordained?
No. I'm not a youth pastor anymore. I was a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually stepped down from youth ministry to pursue my company, my painting company. But as far as in the church serving with youth, you know, I do it all the time, and
of course,
you know, that's what I kind of dedicate my life to is young people and young families. But as far as ordained right now, no, sir.
So what is ordained right now? Like, you was ordained, or you? Okay, so that's all I'm asking. If you actually had to, because I've never been ordained as a pastor, but I've always been a youth leader at the church, or even now the church we at now, where the youth directors or whatnot. I'm just not ordained. I don't, and I really don't have a desire to be ordained to go do that, unless we get backed into a corner where they be like, well, you have to have this or you have to do that. And then I'm, kind of like the what's happening with the COVID shot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you now. I trust me. I understand. And I don't think I wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't, pressuring to do what I love to do. So
Exactly.
yeah, but to go back to the family thing, me and my family is actually going to start something where we can do more videos like that and talk about different topics because we
Yes.
are growing in Christ, and the way this world is leaning to is a lot of nonsense out there, a lot of negative stuff out there. So we're going to come in as a family and try to bring the positive and bring the laughs back.
Listen, bro, do it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
telling you, because I don't know of anything else that's like that, like a whole family, kids that young, coming together doing projects like that. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't know of any that's out there, so you should definitely do it. So I know you got to run, man. You know, you got another engagement, right? Is that true? Putting you on
Yeah,
the spot.
I mean, you know,
You
it's
good? You good?
I'm good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know how you know how I'm a man. I know who we are. We just apologize later. Like, you know. So listen, I got let me shout out. I got my cousin Jeanette. She stopped by. Jeanette Ector. Appreciate you, babe. Thanks for stopping by. Brandon, that's my boy. Telly, yeah, all my boys is on here. We got a podcast that we come on Saturday mornings at 9:30. It's called Family Talk, where we talk about just different topics. You know, mine, this is Impact. This is something completely separate. I try to stay in a particular lane.
Yeah.
We'll talk about anything on Family Talk, from sports to, double standards and all that stuff. So you're always welcome to swing by and jump on if you want to. And
Okay.
anybody else that's listening, Family Talk in the morning, 9:00 Saturday mornings on it's on Facebook. So I got to shout out my boys for there. Jimbo, Chef Jimbo, he came through as well. So listen, man. So I got a segment that's coming up. Let me get ready. It's called Ask Coach A, right?
Okay.
And so what Ask Coach A is, I usually pull down a question, right? And I'm a find it. Let me find it. This is the Ask Coach A section. I'm gonna pull out a question off of Facebook, Twitter, wherever I find it from, and then I got my man Young Titan. I'm gonna put him on the spot. Let him go ahead and attack it. Yeah, this is a simple one. This is an easy one. So this one says, I've noticed something in our church, that there's more women attending Sunday service than there are men. And it's just not our church, but churches across the globe. Any reason why? Like I said, I told you I'd put you on the spot. Go ahead, take a stab at it.
You want me to tell the truth?
Of course.
All right, here we go. Tom Brady, Derrick Henry, Aaron Rodgers. No,
I was about to say, what they got to do with people going to church?
Honestly, I think men want to go home and enjoy football. But no, seriously.
I see what you're talking about. Oh my gosh.
Those are three good reasons why. No, I'm just playing. Honestly, I'm not sure, because I don't really know. You know, my mom always went to church, and my dad sometimes went. You know what I'm saying? I never knew. I never knew the real reason for it. I don't know. I don't know if women is more sensitive to God, way more sensitive. Is it an emotion thing? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What I do know is I try to be a great leader. You know what I'm saying? With the time that I have, and especially on Sundays is a family day for me. So I just try to be the leader that I can possibly be for my children. So yeah. But
you're a great leader, man.
Yeah. But sometimes, like when the playoffs coming and it's getting close to that time, I might miss a Sunday. We got online church. We can watch it online.
Exactly. COVID messed it up for a lot of people too, because they got into a routine of just watching it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that was cool too. But I love the community, bro. Like, like it was cool for like a month or so, but after that it was like, yo, I need my community, bro.
But you gotta retrain the kids on how to sit there and behave.
For sure. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
A lot has changed. A lot has changed since then. Even the way my church kind of do things now is more quicker. It's not as long winded as it used to be. But
Uh-huh.
we're getting there though. We're getting there, man.
Probably
I've been
cleaning a lot more often.
a lot more often.
Our church, sweet. Listen, soon as the last prayer is done, you out of there. They cleaning around you, spraying around. If you in there, you gonna get the dust, the spray in your face. You got to go. They say you can talk, but just do it right outside.
Yeah, I got a question. Do your church have that moment where everybody hug each other, like the moment of love and embrace?
Mm-mm,
We haven't had it since COVID. You know
mm-mm.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We used to have
Oh
that
yeah.
moment. I
Oh
miss
yeah.
that moment, bro.
Exactly. That's before, yeah.
Yeah.
That's before you get started. The pastor say, "Hey, tell your neighbor hi, or give 3 people a hug, or slap some hands
Yeah.
and all that."
Yeah.
Nah, we don't hear that no more, bro. No, no, we don't hear that no more. In fact, we got masks at the door. So if you want to wear a mask, there it is, right there. Yeah, yeah. They taking temperatures too, right at the door.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
But get back to that question though, real quick. I just want to say that I agree with you too. Men are more masculine, so our time is always pulled for things. Working all day or just doing different stuff. So we very rarely sometimes have time to ourselves. So I think a lot of times, and this is just an excuse for the guys. I think a lot of times they just want to do their own thing on Sunday, like watch sports or something like that. And I think it's also a sensitivity issue too. Men are not known to be as sensitive as women, and so you got to submit. I think it's harder
Yeah.
for a man to submit and be in
Yeah.
church, like it is for a woman. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just
You're
my
right,
little
bro.
take on it. But
Yeah. Nah, that's
neither
good. That's good.
we all right. We all right. You know what I'm saying? There's no right or wrong answer. But I do believe that as men, we should be in church for sure. We
For
got to
sure.
be that example because our
Yeah.
kids they're not going to grow up and go to church if we're not doing it now.
That's right. That's right. And yeah, you said it, bro. You
So,
said it.
and it's, what are your benefits from church? Tell me that. What are your benefits from church?
So
Family wise.
I've been a youth minister for so long. So I've never really sat down and enjoyed church like I have the past 2 years.
Wow.
Like it's really a new experience for me. Like every
Mm-hmm.
Sunday I go to church expecting a word. I go to
Mm-hmm.
church expecting to hear from God. I get a chance to sit down next to my wife. You know what I'm saying? If I can get up and check on my kids, I get so much from church. I get revelation.
Mm-hmm.
I get just a feeling of fellowship, watching my kids fellowship with other kids.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. And after COVID, after COVID, it just made it more beautiful. And something that I took for granted, I would say. But now it's amazing, man. It's amazing. And shout out to my church, One Accord International, Pastor Terrell Munger, First Lady Tiffany Munger. Had to shout them out right quick.
I'm slipping on my buttons. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
I'm slipping. You just said that beautiful speech about church, and you know what I'm saying, and fellowship, and here I am. I'm sleeping on my buttons, man. I got to tighten up on that.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's a wonderful experience. I had to grow to love the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when your mama take you to church every Sunday as a kid, you kind of get resentful a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if it weren't for rap, I wouldn't have been in church as much as I did. But
Wow.
now as a grown man, I understand the benefits, and yeah, man, I'm there, bro. I'm there.
That's awesome. So, and I be trying to tell, because I had a friend of mine who was having some issues with his son, and so I would always tell him, you need to go to church, get him
Yeah.
in church as well, because you got to meet some new friends and have a positive influence. Not
Yeah.
that there isn't negative people in church, because there should be,
Yeah.
because that's where we go to get healing. But
Yeah.
however, just denying him the opportunity to meet people that's working on their lives and getting better and stuff like that, and just keeping him home where he hanging around the same friends that's been getting in trouble, it's harder.
Yeah.
It's going to be harder for somebody to change,
Yeah.
harder
Yeah.
for somebody to change. So that's one of the aspects that, I feel like we get out of church is, like you said, the community, learning how to deal with different people, diverse people, and different types of, attitudes and, different people. So it really helps,
It really does. It really
training
does,
us for
man.
sure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Especially to be around people like you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Stop it.
benefit. Youth directors or youth ministers are needed.
Yeah.
The world needs us. I'm gonna get back. I promise. I ain't gonna let you do it alone. I ain't gonna let you do it alone.
So you good, man. So listen, I had I had one more post that I was gonna put it up. It was yours actually. The
Oh
post that I had
snap!
for you. But I had it bleeded out though.
Which one? Which post?
The one where you was looking up and you had the questions. We talked over
Oh,
that one.
yeah.
So tell me about that, man. Tell me a little bit about that little phase you was going through, or
Yeah.
what was going on.
Well, okay. So, man, first of all, um, COVID took away a lot of people I love, a couple people I love,
Wow.
and as a youth minister, you never want to experience going to a funeral of somebody that you watch grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I properly dealt with that with that death, along with the death of one of my best friends last year due to COVID-19. And I didn't properly deal with it. I kind of just let it go. And about a month ago, I lost another friend. It wasn't due to COVID, but it was just another death that was kind of close to me. And I just went in this mode where I was, kind of numb. And if I'm honest, I was kind of frustrated with God
Mm-hmm.
because He holds life, and I didn't understand. Why I was losing people so close to me, and I was just kind of thinking of things of I was just kind of thinking what I could have done better, and
Right.
me thinking of things that I could have done better resulted into me feeling guilty and depression and just putting the blame on me, which I shouldn't. But just the thought of having someone here one day and then not having them
Yeah.
here the next day,
Mm-hmm.
it just really broke me, and it really tore me apart, and I didn't know how to properly, what I'm saying, deal with that. And I didn't want to pray. I knew that was the right thing to do, but I was so hurt that I didn't want to pray. And I found myself was just struggling with the meaning of life, and just I was just somewhere else mentally, bro, for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And just having the joy of the Lord and having it as your strength, it really helped me because I know that God do everything for a purpose. I know that His will is perfect, but just the unknowing of life just tore me apart, bro. And it was just a reminder of what I'm actually living for in this world, and not actually preparing for the life after this one. So
Right.
I just kind of went through different emotions and still trying to be the man and the leader of my house and the provider and the boss of my company, and to write efficiently as I can, dealing with those things. It was tough for me. Mhm.
Did you write some songs out of it?
Plenty of
Exactly.
songs,
Exactly.
a lot of songs, bro.
They're gonna be awesome. They're gonna be awesome. So that reminds me of a I don't know if it was a meme or a something that I read about a lion, right? Like, very few people ever ask the lion how they're doing because, they're used to being, in charge and directing and doing all these different stuff. And it just shows that sometimes that, even the lion does feel it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
It does. So first of all, thank you for sharing
Oh
that
yeah. Oh
portion
yeah.
for sure. I appreciate that because
Yeah.
this is very common. I look on my Facebook, from time to time now, and I see people
Man.
losing other people and not being able to cope with it or asking how to cope with it.
Yeah.
as well. So it's going to continue to happen till the end of time, because
Yeah.
nobody's going to be here forever. So
Right.
that's one of the things, is that we have to be prepared to, understand that the Bible teaches us that, guess what? Life is like what? I forget what it says, but it's here 1 minute and gone the next.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to really, and I don't think that really sits in with people.
It didn't sit with me the first 3 times I heard it. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, the awesome thing is that, we can take these moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
These bad moments,
Mm-hmm.
and God to help us package it up, and it's
Yeah.
going to be delivered to somebody else, because they're going to
Yeah.
be going through that same thing, and you're going to be able to minister and help them cope with, whatever it is they need to cope with, be it loss or, rejection, or whatever the situation
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
definitely. But the biggest part of that, I will tell you, is making sure that you control your thoughts, keeping them on Jesus, because
Yeah.
he tell you that, we're always be in perfect peace if we concentrate on him, as opposed to what we're going through, who's not here anymore, and stuff like that. So just make sure that, you just continue to, direct your thoughts on God, and your projects, your family, and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
Yep. Yep. Man, it's just his will is perfect, and even his timing and the way he do things, it all comes together. So I just have to walk and allow him to do what he gonna do, and I have to be obedient and listen to his voice.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that you are still influencing people. That's why you got the influence part 2 coming.
We coming, we coming, we coming. I promise.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
if nobody else, how you think I found you? You see what
Man,
I'm saying? Searching. Like, this guy, I connect with this guy right here, man. So
man, that's
you help
dope.
me a lot. And I'm a DJ. I play every time I get a chance. So
I appreciate it, bro.
So listen, man, that's it, man. I appreciate you taking out your time and just kicking it with me today. I had a great time. I was able to play, all the
Yeah.
videos, and hopefully they don't. I try to put the disclaimer up, because sometimes they be tripping, man.
Oh, they do that. Yep.
Yeah, so me and my guys, we found a disclaimer that we put up, and I'm gonna see if it works, because I play, some of your videos and stuff like that, and I'm gonna see what
Okay.
if they mute it, or because sometimes they mute it or they cut it out, but we should be
Yeah.
good. But
Okay.
other than that, man, it's been an awesome show, man. Any last thoughts or anything you want to leave with the people, man? Appreciate you stopping by for sure. Plus,
Oh,
it'll give me a reason to hit my button again.
nah, man, I'm really grateful for this time. I'm really grateful that you got me on the show, man. You just really been putting me out of things this year, man, and getting me excited to write and record again. Thank you for everybody who came on and commented. I really appreciate you and your time, man. I can't wait to drop this music and give it to you, man. I'm just excited, bro.
Oh yeah. So listen, you got to do a shout out for me. Be like, yo, this is Young Tidy listening to the MPACT Podcast Show.
All right, let me get my microphone.
Yes,
Are you ready?
we're ready. Let me cut this music off, because it's just
All
gonna
right.
be all you.
All right, cool. What it do? It's your boy Young Titan tuning in to the Impact Podcast Show with my homie Coach A. Let's go.
Ooh, that was fire.
Hey, we gotta get a new button. We need a we need one of buttons. Yeah!
I told you I'm tripping on these buttons, man. I told you.
You ready now? You ready?
I'm
now.
ready now, man. I'm gonna have to edit it myself and put the button and put it right after you say it. Like,
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
all right, man. So again, I appreciate you, man. I love you, bro. Hit me up. You got my number. I got your number. I'm gonna hit you up, man, for sure. We're gonna get together. We gotta do something together, for sure. All right, brother.
We will. God bless
All right,
you. Man.
peace. God bless you. Give the family my love. Until the next time, homie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome young man. Latrell, Young Titan, Freeman was in the building. I appreciate everybody that was tuned in. It's your boy Coach Jay. We signing out of the MPACT Podcast Show. Until next week, keep it locked, and I love you guys. Peace.